It's getting good.
It is.
And now we see whether Aaron saves the day.
Of course he does.
Or does he get captured?
If he saves it in, what's going to happen in season 2 then?
Yeah. It'll be a big cliffhanger, I'm sure.
Mm-hmm.
Maybe there's a bunch of Titans hidden amongst them. Yeah.
But like I said, I'm not convinced that Annie's bad. Like, I think she's
doing bad things.
Yeah, she's doing bad things, but I'm not convinced she's bad.
Are you saying love the person, hate the behavior?
Or, you know, her motive. Like, not motive, but you know what I mean. Like, she's maybe being forced to do this.
I think there's backstabbers that we don't know about that's controlling a lot. I go back to the General Pixis. I think he's part of some conspiracy, what we'd call a conspiracy theory that we just don't understand yet. But
oh yeah, I think there's a lot of things that are in play that we just have no clue about yet.
I feel like there's been so many people lost that they're getting like desensitized to people dying.
Go! I think a Titan's going to go crashing through their walls.
That's the vibe I got.
Too peaceful.
Yeah.
Oh,
thank you.
Not a good idea.
Oh, that was the whole building that I said they didn't need that building.
So now they have 2 Titans in their area.
Dead. Blood.
But at least these Titans aren't trying to eat people. They're just fighting each other right now.
It's true.
Who's gonna win?
Annie?
Oh.
The Leaning Tower of Pisa?
That's why it's leaning.
Oh.
What? The sun's going away?
The clouds.
Can they not
So
be
will they lose their
Titans?
power?
What?
Oh.
What is that?
Oh, that knocked his leg off.
Who's that? Your dad?
Mm-hmm.
Oh, and his poor teeth. He needs to learn how to do that.
That does
But
not
can
good.
he?
Look at these flashbacks.
Your dad is the only one on your side.
I don't think I want to know what that flashback's about.
She didn't try to get him out of
Kicked
there.
his butt.
She's just going to try to escape.
Yes, but if she wanted him so bad, I read that she...
What?
What?
He regenerated.
Oh.
He's got
Fire. Did he get his leg back? Oh, he still doesn't have his leg.
Oh.
Oh.
Busted her face.
Annie, you okay?
Makeup's not
Are you okay, Annie?
Are you okay?
Michael Jackson reference there. Oh, she's kind of okay.
I thought it was a CPR reference.
She wants out.
Yeah, she didn't want to be anywhere near him.
Oh no.
Oh, he's got one arm and one leg again.
Ow.
Oh, but he
She's got
took.
one.
He ripped off her leg.
There she goes.
Who's going to be on
Oh,
the other
no.
side?
She,
Wow.
Oh, she cut through the fingers.
Wonder why she didn't make the
They weren't hard
metal.
yet.
That one
Ooh.
looked metal.
She cut below.
She didn't.
Oh,
Didn't scale the wall
is she
without
scared?
her fingers. Fall.
Doesn't look so
She doesn't
cute.
look so good.
Mm-mm.
Oh.
Is that Aaron saying
Who's
that?
saying that?
Oh no.
Promise me that you will return.
He's like an animal now.
Is he changing back?
What?
What is that?
How would they know that?
What does that mean?
They're becoming one?
They're getting married?
What?
Oh, wait.
Something that values
Oh, they both just transformed into people? Oh, the walnut!
Nope, that wasn't the walnut.
I don't think that's
It's
a
a
walnut.
cocoon.
Oh.
Yeah. Weird looking walnut if it is.
What's that pattern on his
Yeah.
face?
He's like,
Oh, what is this?
Oh.
Holy moly, that's a lot of reading there.
Call not.
Not really.
Not it. No, it's good.
no, what? Oh,
Everybody read it on your own.
oh my goodness. That is a lot of reading.
All right, I'll read it. The year 784. One blustering hot night, a miner decided to dig under Walsina to live within the inner ring. Life in Walsina would be pretty nice. That thought had come to him suddenly a few days ago as he dug with his shovel deep in a coal mine. In a way, you could call it divine inspiration. And so for the next few days, he wandered along the wall, finally settled in a spot where the dense forest pressed against it. No one would chance upon him, and the overhead leaves would shelter him and his task from the prying eyes of the guards above. On the next night, he began using his trusty shovel. The miner began to dig. The work went smoothly, and before long, the pit was as deep as he was tall. When he could no longer fling the dirt outside it, he stuffed it into sacks, climbing a ladder to discard it. Completely dedicated to the task at hand, he took only a few short breaks to drink water and to ease his weary muscles. After spending 20 years of his life digging without a day of rest, the miner knew he was an expert at it. And during that time, he learned to dig deeper, more quickly, and more efficiently than anyone else. Tunnels that would stump any other miner were no match for his shovel. But that day was different. He dug for hours, yet never seemed to get anywhere. As he dug, he probed to either side of the main pit with his shovel, But it was of no use. The wall's foundation seemed to go down forever, deep into the earth, blocking his path at every turn. So he persevered. Any thought of digging his way to an easy life inside Walsina had been long forgotten. He simply wanted to conquer the wall. I'm willing to bet all the years I've spent digging that I will beat this wall, he said to himself, wiping the sweat from his brow. The hole was more than 4 or 5 times the miner's height when he struck hard rock. He wondered, bedrock? But it appeared to be the same material as the wall's foundation itself. The miner swung his shovel down hard on the rock. The shovel shattered, but the rock was unscathed. The miner sighed, and his sigh was deeper than any hole he dug in the previous 20 years.
Oh my gosh, that takes perseverance.
That's a lot of reading.
That is a lot of reading, but that's a lot of
The
digging.
digging or the
That's
reading?
a lot of digging.
Oh, there's more.
With a frown, his friend questioned, "The wall? It's weird, isn't it?" the miner said, lifting his drink to his lips. Who knew that the wall went so deep underground? The pair sat across from one another at a table in the back of a tavern in a seedy part of town. Most days, the miner would go there with his friend, his only friend, after work. That day, the day after he tried to dig under the wall, they'd gone there as usual, once the workday was done. And then the miner told his friend the story, certain that his friend could keep a secret. Maybe we're surrounded by walls, not only above the ground, but below the ground too, said the miner. Tell me something. What exactly are the walls? His friend cut him off with a cough, glancing around the tavern. The patrons were all busy drinking, hitting on a tavern maid, or yelling at one another. No one was watching them. Even so, the miner decided not to say another word about it. If anyone hurt him, the military police would be there in an instant. Does it really matter? His friend asked. Just keep on living here as you always have. You're poor, but you have a job every day and enough money that you can drink. Isn't that enough? Yeah, the miner replied. Yeah, it is. I'll go back to digging. In the end, I guess that's my lot in life. But the next day, the miner didn't show up for work, nor the next, nor the day after that. His friend went to his house many times, but never saw any sign of him. The miner had no relatives, nor other close friends, so there was no one to ask where he might have gone. Unsure what to do, his friend eventually went to the garrison and told them the whole story. The next day, the military police and the garrison organized a large-scale search party. It was a little excessive for one poor miner, even if that miner was a criminal who tried to pass under the walls. His friend couldn't understand why they were so bent on finding him, but they never found a trace of the miner, nor even the pit he dug. And one day, his friend also vanished, never to be seen again.
Okay, obviously this is important information.
I'm getting Truman Show vibes again, but I'm just saying. No,
Oh.
the episode's not over.
I thought it was.
Oh.
I thought you were saying part 3 for the text, right?
Yeah, I was too. Shoot, I thought it as fast as all the other episodes
I
have seen.
know.
I thought, that's it? That's the end?
Oh, we still got
Okay.
8 minutes left, probably 6.
Awesome. Anybody want a piece of wall?
Yeah.
Ooh, I want a
Okay.
cheese wall.
Cheese wall?
Cheese
Cheese
ball.
Oh,
with
and a meat
Triscuit.
wall. Can you give me a meat wall? Thank you.
Okay, go.
I think I'm going to work on Walsina.
Okay.
Shelly's tearing down walls.
Here we go.
Okay.
You got a tattoo.
Looks like Mike Tyson.
What the heck
What is in
that?
there then?
The
Annie?
wall.
Annie is, yeah.
For real?
Yeah.
Yeah,
Oh
actually.
yeah, that is her.
She's got that pattern too.
You trying to save her or trying to kill her?
Trying to
What?
get her
Get
out.
He wants to question her.
Sir?
兄から何の情報も引き出せなかったら何が残る。多くの死者を出しその人生を失い謎ばかり残してそれで何が。ああ、まんまと逃げられた。逃がしたのはヘレンだ。そうでしょう、ヘレン。あの一瞬がなければ。あ やりそうになった。
You couldn't kill her.
兄を見た
I
ら
don't know.
動けなくなっちまった。
But they didn't want to kill her, right? They wanted to question.
アルミン・アルレルト、ジャン・キルシュタイン、事情聴取だ。
はい。俺たちからか。じゃあまた後で。ああ。なんならこのまま死んでもいいってくれ。
ヘレン。
今は思ってねえよ。
しかし私は人類が生き残るための大きな可能性をつかんだと考えます。人間が巨人化するのに想像さえしていなかった頃と比較すれば、敵の一人を拘束したことは大きな前進です。そう、奴らは必ずいるのです。一人の奴を追い詰めましょう。壁の中にいる巨人を
All the Titans within the walls.
今度は我々が進撃する番です。
So there are other humans that can turn into Titans, he's saying.
Yep.
調査兵団とエレン・ユーガーの王と召喚は凍結され、地下深くに収容されたアニレウスのに調査兵団が委ねられた。しかし人類は自分たちが何にとらわれているのかを知るのにまだ時間と犠牲が必要だ。
What's holding them captive?
Oh, there's the
There's the
key.
key.
It's holding humans captive.
What's what?
That line.
It took
So-
them a long time to discover what's holding, what it was that holds them captive.
人類は自分たち
Let's sacrifice in time before humanity learned
何にとらわれているのかを知るのにまだ
what it was that held them captive.
I'm guessing it's themselves.
Fear?
I just think that's a kind of a point that we're about to find out in the next episodes, that there's something holding them captive.
The wall is holding
That's-
them
that's
captive.
valid.
They're
I
holding
think it's-
themselves
but-
captive,
Because
But I
they're
feel
not.
like that's just in everybody's life something
right?
holds us captive.
Your
I
own
mean,
walls.
we
are
all
holding
have our own
yourselves
walls, yeah,
Captive, yeah.
in our lives.
that you could break down if you wanted to.
Is it really good for humanity
Is it
to
good for
become
you?
a
Yeah.
monster and just with the goal of winning?
Well, like war.
Yeah, and
Mhm.
like I was saying, like they're starting to desensitize to people dying around them.
I think that's going to lead to distrust and civil unrest and pointing of fingers and basically a witch hunt within humanity within the
Accusing
city.
each other of being
Mhm.
secret titans.
Yep.
What is it with the religion that's going on? How there's people that keep saying the walls are sacred and God made the walls, and that's got to tie in.
I
Could
think
be.
we'll learn more about
Could
that,
just
I'm
be
sure.
that they're religious zealots that, just like in real everyday life.
Yeah.
Or maybe that's a way to make the people believe that the walls are protecting
They're safe.
from something outside, and
That
if
they
they
don't know.
believe in the walls,
That's what I think.
then they will
Be
By
safe.
what?
it will be safe. But
They will
now
try
that
it out.
the temple was crushed, except for the one religious leader, then and they know that certain humans can turn into titans. The walls don't mean anything if the danger comes from within.
Right.
Ooh.
It's keeping
That
them.
was a lot.
Well, and is that what's holding them captive? The walls, like they're
Captive
now
in their own
they're-
walls.
They can't get out from themselves.
Dun dun dun.
So many questions.
What were our thoughts at the beginning,
Mm.
and now
How
how
did
do
they
we feel
change?
now?
It's a great,
Gotcha.
it's a great point.
Hmm.
Who wants to start?
Damon.
Damon.
Man of few
think it started off as just being not knowing how complex this is going to get. Just outsider looking in just didn't seem appealing. But after we got this far into it, it does seem like there's a very complex story, and that's kind of what's drawn me in, at least.
Well said.
I would agree with a lot of that. Like, I think my words in the very first episode where I thought anime was dumb, and I think it was because I didn't know that it had this deep of a story.
And I think, like I said, it was weird, and I realize now I was just being closed-minded and made a assumption about something,
yes,
because it's not something that's been in my life since and now
something we've never experienced ever.
So I just, instead of like diving in, I just always like, it's weird, whatever, because it looked different than anything.
You're just like,
I'd
it's
ever,
cartoons.
yeah,
like
so.
I watched cartoons when I was a kid, and they were stupid. The cartoons
They're
we watched as
silly or
kids,
whatever.
and they were silly, and they had no meaning, and there was no story, and it was just like Bugs Bunny, and.
But it's also like you're kind of like afraid or judgmental of things you don't know, and we shouldn't be that way, you know.
Man, Carrie, jeez.
Kind of like these people are just about to find out they're going to be
Right?
judgmental of other types.
Or we're judgmental. of
I don't
other
know that I was
people because-
afraid, but yes, I was judgmental about something I didn't know.
And we needed to get more knowledge about it. We should have done that before we judged.
We became fond of the characters for sure. I didn't think I could relate and also like have such feelings for a fictional character.
Yeah.
And I'm like, oh, they're adorable, and like I'm really rooting for you, and I'm really on your team, and I really hope.
I think it's been fun too, because we have each other and we're good friends anyway, and we are doing something together like we like to do anyway, so why not?
Aww. Except we've been missing out on our game nights because we've been
Yeah.
spending
We've been
a lot
doing-
of time on
yes.
this. So,
We've been doing Attack on Titan nights instead of game nights.
yeah.
Yes, we need to record game nights and see if we have.
Does anybody want to watch us do game night?
Yeah, we love to play games together. Could have a spin-off channel.
One commenter, one of our, I don't know if they're a subscriber, but they said you have too many people trying to watch this show, and I was like, hey, we are just trying to find things to have fun with, and we always have fun when we're together.
Yeah.
So that's the only way I was going to watch this, because I knew we'd find a way to make it fun.
And we did.
We did.
That's just juice.
Challenge accepted.
Yes.
Right.
Okay.
I mean, the point being that it's definitely more complex than what I think we all thought going into it. And I think Damon's first comment from the beginning was, if it has this good storyline, I'm into it.
That was
And-
Tony's comment.
Was it?
It
Okay.
was.
Tony's
Yeah.
comment, my mistake.
Yeah.
So, and I think that's the key for me. I mean, anything is worth watching if the story's good. And
But I have to admit, like, that might have been part of why I didn't want to watch it. I'm like, that looks really complex and deep, and
yeah.
But
when
we
I
can-
watch TV, it's to like relax. But I still have enjoyed the story.
Well, and that goes back to like when we were watching the 2 episodes ago when everybody was dying. It's like, this isn't fun to watch.
Right.
Yeah.
But it evolves, and I think eventually it'll.
Makes sense.
Yeah. Anything else? Anyone?
Cheers to season 1.
Cheers.
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 Thank you. Like and subscribe.
Subscribe.
Yes, like and subscribe, please.